All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome in. We're gonna be shipping out some orders this morning. Make sure you like the live wherever you are, follow, do all that good stuff if you're watching on replay. And we'll wait till everybody hops on in and we'll go ahead and get started. We have 31 orders going out the door, 20 eBay, I think 6 Mercari, and 5 Poshmark. So really good sales. And Joe Bro's in the background, so you're probably gonna hear him running around. He was sick yesterday, so we kept him home today just to be sure he's good to go, because we got a vacation to go on, so we got to make sure that boy is healed up before we go. But welcome in, everybody. Let me know how your sales were this weekend. We'll ship everything out that I sold. We'll teach you guys about it, talk to you a little bit about what sold, all that good stuff. So, and if you bought something this weekend or whatnot, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you see that we got all your stuff behind us. We still got to ship that stuff out, but that should only take like 20-25 minutes to get out. What's up, Lily? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Nice little easy shipping live today. Mostly clothing. I think I have a couple hard goods and really easy stuff. Some really good sales, some mediocre sales, a little bit of everything in here. Hey, I miss you. What's up, Lorenzo? We're still live every day. We're just live over here. We're just not live on TikTok. What's up, Trisha? What's up, brother? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, while you guys are hopping in, I might as well go ahead and get started on the first sales. Let me do Poshmark first. Poshmark first. First sale is a Masters Magnolia Lane hat. Picked this up for $4.28. I listed it just this Friday, I believe, and it already sold for $15. Not a huge sale, but these always sell fast this time of year because Masters is right around the corner. So I made a profit of $7.72. The only thing about Beretta hunting shirts, they're good. The Beretta hunting shirts are some of the best Beretta pieces you can pick up. The only better things you can find Beretta are typically the jackets. But the shooting shirts sell really, really well. Thought you were on vacation. We start vacation on Friday. We're just not doing any whatnot shows next weekend because we'll be on vacation. Only 2 items this weekend, but Friday had 8 sales. Let's go. That's awesome. I normally put these in a box. I know people are going to be mad at me, but I'm just putting this in a bag because I don't have any hat boxes. I actually got to go out today to Walmart and get some, and I am going to go to get my hair cut too, so I'm going to get both of those done in one shot. But I don't have any. It was a smaller sale. It's not like it's a really expensive hat, so meh. I know some people are going to be like, put that in a box. I know. I should have. All right, that one is shipped, easy peasy. I put that in a priority mail bag because that is a Poshmark sale. All Poshmark orders have give you priority mail labels, so you might as well use the free stuff. What's up, Peter? Welcome in, Peter Griffin. What's up? Next up, really good sale, Peter Millar shirt. This one actually was sold and got returned on eBay, and then it sold again. It sold for more on Poshmark. So this is a Peter Millar Tour logo. Polo with a script print. It's all like letters on the front. I paid $10.26 for this. It sold for $75. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $49.74. Tour logo polos, pre-owned condition. Peter Millar selling for $75. Let's go. Live videos at stores are really helping learning so much. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate you watching. Those are all up on YouTube. If you go back, Ray, I have like probably like 50 live thrifts that you can go back and watch all the way from the beginning, and you'll see the price differences from back then. You'll see the price differences in the winter time as opposed to summertime. All really good information. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you subscribing. Appreciate everybody subscribing on YouTube. YouTube right now, I think we just hit 14K subscribers. My goal this year is, now that we're not during the vacation, our vacation period this week, I am going to like brainstorm a lot of like what I'm planning to do over the next few months, and YouTube's going to be a big part of that. And I think I'm going to put out a lot of guide videos, a lot of tutorials. I might even put out like the whole, I was talking about this a long time ago about putting almost like a course on YouTube, free for everybody, beginning to end, learn how to sell on eBay. That way when I get questions, I can just forward people to those videos. So that might come out. I got to brainstorm how I'm going to do that though. Wayne, aren't you gone yet? You people don't listen, do you? Kate Cat, you don't listen. I said that we're going this weekend. That's why we're not doing whatnot shows this weekend. Kate Cat. Tisk tisk. Next up, North Face pants. North Face pants. These only sold for 20. I'm not really picking these up anymore. I just took a best offer on these. Paid $8.03, sold for 20. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I only make $7.97. Still made a profit. Basically doubled my money, but it's I'm not picking up North Face pants anymore. The reason these aren't selling for what they used to is because TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Sierra, all the major discount stores all carry North Face now, and they're just harder to sell. It's not the fact that the resellers killed the market, it's the fact that the retailers killed the market on that. Watch yourself, Pat. Do you know anything about Mackenzie shirts? I don't know anything about Mackenzie shirts. Negative on the Mackenzie. All right, that one shipped. Threw it in the poly bag. Again, I'm using a priority mail bag because it's a Poshmark sale. All these are Poshmark sales. We'll do Mercari after this, and then we'll do eBay. By the way, all of you that were so scared about Mercari changing their fees and nobody's going to buy on Mercari anymore. Mercari outsold Poshmark this weekend for me. I sold 6 on Mercari. I sold 5 on Poshmark. I would rather sell everything on Mercari at this point because there's no fees for sellers. So everybody was all scared about Mercari. Nobody's going to buy there anymore. Clearly people are still buying because I've actually sold more this weekend than I did last weekend, which is pretty crazy. Next up, we got some Big Star Remy jeans. These are brand new with tags. I bought 2 of these at Red, White, and Blue on the same day Kayla found them. Paid $13.38 each. Both of them already sold. This one sold for $29, so I made a profit of $9.82. Not a huge profit, but I knew these would sell fast because they're brand new. What's up, Bobby? Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate everybody hopping on in today. Appreciate everybody. I'm gonna throw that right into the poly bag and ship her out. You're from Front Brigham, England. What is that? What is that? What is that, Peter? All right, that one is ready to go. We got one more Poshmark sale, which will be a pair of Anthropology Pants that were just listed and sold super fast. Anthropology Pants, picked these up for $8.03, listed them, got a best offer of 20, so I took that offer. $7.97 is what we made on those. These sold within 3 days, so not a huge profit, but sell-through looked pretty good on these, so that's why we picked them up and sold them really fast. So I don't mind taking a less profit if I know it's gonna move quickly for me. And they sold. I figured those would sell on Poshmark. That's more of a Poshmark item right there. A pair of Anthropology pants. All right, that one shipped. And that's the last Poshmark sale. Next up, we got some Mercari sales. So we have a Ralph Lauren bundle that sold. These 4 Ralph Lauren shirts sold all together on Mercari. Buyer bought them for, let me find it really quick. Buyer bought them for, why don't I have this in here? Oh, there it is right there. Buyer paid $85 for these. I only paid $32.03. Obviously, there's no fees on this because it's a Mercari sale, so this is just getting put into a envelope and being shipped out. Easy peasy. Just gonna go right into one of my gyro pack envelopes, shipping them out. They should all fit as long as I squish them together. They'll all fit right into this gyro pack. This was also, they bought all these Ralph Laurens and they bought a Vineyard Vines. So it's 3 Ralph Lauren shirts, 1 Vineyard Vine shirt. For everybody that says Ralph Lauren doesn't sell, there you go. You charge flat rate for fee for all shirts are the same flat rate. I do calculated shipping on eBay. On Mercari, it depends on the weight of your item. They charge based off your weight. On eBay, they charge based off weight and dimensions. So this is Mercari shipping. So it'd be based off the weight of the items. And they just bundle them together for the weight, and then they give you a label. Buyer paid shipping, and then buyer pays all fees on Mercari now too. There isn't much thrift stores in your area. Well, sometimes you gotta travel. Sometimes you gotta travel. For example, the thrift store we go to, we drive like 35 minutes to get to on Wednesdays. It's not like it's right around the corner from my house. So you gotta make the drive sometimes. Maybe to the next city over. Maybe you have to drive an hour away to get to a good one. That thing is not. There it goes. I'm actually gonna throw a piece of tape on here too because this this is not very sticky. How does shipping on Mercari? So I do charge shipping now. So I charge the buyer shipping now. Again, it's based off the weight of the item. And you can put the dimensions in too. I use Autoposher, so it's super easy to list on Mercari. I just use the weight of the item that's imported from eBay, and then I charge it to the customer on Mercari, and Autoposher puts in the best label for me automatically when I do the cross listing on Autoposher. And if you guys are interested, it should be coming out pretty soon for everybody. Again, if you really want it, you can message her. She'll give you early access to it. But Autoposher, I got to reach out to her today, see exactly when her plan is to release it, because she told me it was supposed to be mid-April, so we're getting to that date. So I'm assuming it's going to be next week. So next up, we got a Marmet shirt, just a simple men's Marmet shirt. Picked this up for $5.35, and this sold for $24 over on Mercari. So $5.35 and a 24, and did I say 24? Yeah, 24, and there's no fees on that. 0 fees on Mercari. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like I said, everybody was all freaking out. No, nothing's going to sell on Mercari anymore. Oh no, buyers aren't going to pay those extra fees. And here we are. Mercari's outselling Poshmark on the weekend. I didn't really care either way because Mercari was such little of my sales that it doesn't really affect me too much. So I didn't care. Next up, this is just a basic Nike shirt. I think I picked this up at a garage sale for like $1. What did it sell for? This one sold for $15 on Mercari. Nice little sale. It didn't sell fast. It's been listed for a while, but I got it for $1. So I forget when I picked this up actually. It's been a while. Mercari is 22% of my sales so far this month. Holy cow, Trisha. Trisha, that either means that Mercari's on fire or you're not selling a ton. I think it's the latter of the two. It's got to be the latter because I don't see anybody selling that crazy amount on Mercari. Almost a fourth of your sales. That's insane. Next up, that one is shipped. Next up, a really good sale. Really good sale. I'm not selling shit. There you go. This is a Ralph Lauren blazer. It's a Madras blazer. These are the ones you're definitely on the lookout for. They're easy to spot in thrift stores. This is actually the first one I ever found. When Surf's Up was down in my area, he found one at the same store. The next week I found one, so they must have put 2 out. I paid $48.15 for this. Most people would not pay that much. I paid that much because I knew what this would sell for. It sold on Mercari for $134.99. Again, no fees on that. So $48.15 and $134. It's like 80 something dollars in profit right there on that sale. So really good. Could you help by looking at an item that we are not sure is legit or not? You can message me. I'll try to get around to it. I don't really legit check. If I did that for everybody, I would have all my DMs flooded with legit checks and price checks and all that stuff. My suggestion is to just look on eBay, look online, and try to find a very similar one to yours and see if it's exactly the same. If it's not, there's also legit checking services you can pay, but I'll try to. I'm not going to promise anything though. I've sold 800 on Mercari since the first. I think it really depends on what you sell. I've sold more than eBay. There you go. Hard goods sell really well on Mercari. Shoes sell really well on Mercari from what I've seen. So if you're a shoe seller, hard goods seller, you're probably doing just fine on Mercari. New to selling on eBay. I received a seller's offer. Can you explain? So a seller's offer, I think is what you're talking about, is where you can send a offer to your buyer. So a seller offer would be an offer to a buyer, I believe. I haven't really got that notification because Autoposher sends out my offers for me. So most likely that means you can send out an offer. You can send 10%, 5% off to try to entice that buyer who's watching your item. Keep it family friendly. Try to. I sell hard goods. There you go. Oh, you're talking about hard goods? I like that. Keep it family friendly. Next up, we got some mavi jeans. These are mavi Jake jeans. Mavi jeans don't sell as fast as they used to, but I still pick them up. I only paid $5.34 for these, and they sold for $25. Do you guys hear Joey in the background? We'll bring Joey on camera in a little bit. How you feeling today? I'm feeling good. How you feeling today? Ronaldo. What's up? What's up, boss man? I'm no boss. Kayla's my boss. It's probably because they were watching that item and the seller sent an offer. There you go. There you go. Elliot's clearing it up. I got auto posture, so I don't even see those notifications. I do what I want. Everyone type WStream in the chat. These are going ground advantage, or these aren't going ground advantage. I got to drop these off at the UPS store. I'll do that right before I get my hair cut. Both those last two are UPS because they sold to, they sold to via Mercari shipping. I mean, anything over 2 pounds goes UPS. Next up, last sale. You guys remember this? I picked this up at Plato's Closet just like a couple weeks ago. This is that Polo Ralph Lauren Polo Bear sleepwear shirt. It's got polo bears all over it. I've only paid $10.7. Actually, I paid less than that for this. I paid $8.56, I think, and this one sold for $30 on Mercari. No fees, buyer paid shipping, all that good stuff. Caught a new Hankin hoodie at Value Village. Nice. Special teams, special plays, special players. All right, this one is going into a gyro pack and shipping out ground advantage. And then last, we only got eBay sales left to ship. Got 20 eBay orders from this weekend. Really, really good sales weekend. Obviously, we sold a bunch on Whatnot on Saturday and yesterday. And then we have all of our orders. So I think we shipped out a total of like 100 packages this weekend from Saturday till now. So only 2 days, 100 orders. That is really good. All right, let's go to eBay and let's ship out some eBay orders. First up is this Masters polo. Masters is selling like hotcakes right now because everybody wants their Masters stuff before the Masters starts. So make sure you're listing it ASAP. This one I paid $7.46 for. It sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Not a huge sale, but I knew this would be a fast seller. We literally just listed it and sold. So my husband old Levi's, 3 pairs within 48 hours. Now I'm thinking I should pick them up in thrift stores. Yes, old Levi's sell. Hopefully those weren't Big E Levi's. You might have undersold them. That's why they sold them. That's why they sold fast. But yeah, vintage Levi's always sell really, really well. Do you use QuickBooks? No, I use Jason Hayes spreadsheet for all of my accounting. That's what I'm reading all my numbers off of right now. And then this year, all I had to do was literally just send Carol Ann, my tax lady, just send her my spreadsheet. It had all the information in there for her. She literally filled out my taxes for me, and I did get my taxes back. You guys want to guess how much I owe this last year in taxes? I don't pay quarterly taxes, so keep that in mind. I do not pay quarterly taxes. Drop your guesses in the chat. How much do you think I owe for last year? And then I'll let you know who gets the closest. I gotta make that payment today. Where do you find your Nike shoes? Nike outlets, box cut off, probably reselling. Boxes cut off, do you find that's a problem? So we get them from retail stores. If you do get them with the box cut off, you can list them on eBay, new other, and there's no issue. 10, 13, 3 grand, 13, 15, 50. Some of you guys are actually pretty close. 25, 30K. Damn, 30K. 30K would mean 30K would mean I would have profited like 200 grand. I didn't profit that much. I wish. 7, 8, tree fitty, 22 in taxes. Man, so nobody said it yet, but you guys are close. We had a couple really close on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook and YouTube. You guys were really close. 13,600 is what I owe. 13,600. So it's actually a lot less than I thought it was going to be. I was prepped for a big bill, but Carol Ann worked her magic, so I only owe 13,600. Right around 14 altogether after I pay her and pay the taxes, so not too bad. 13,600. 13,685 I think is what I owe. Not too bad. I thought it was me closer to 20. I was prepped for a 20, and we didn't hit the 20, so thank goodness. Loudmouth pants, picked these up for $8. I bought them bought them locally in a bulk buy. Sold for $27.50. $27.50. Yeah, Carol got pretty close to that number. Do you track your travel? Yes, all my travel was tracked. This year I got I got a Tesla, so I get to write off my miles, and they're all electric miles too, which means I'm basically making money while I'm driving my Tesla, or pretty close to it. So we charged my car all last month, and it only increased my bill by like 30 something bucks. So that's a good sign for next year. So basically I drove for a whole month and it only cost me 30 something bucks in gas. And I also have 10,000 free supercharged miles too. So I get 10,000 free miles that I can charge my car with. I was trying to be nice, but Wayne is lame. Kit Kat is lame. Kit Kat, I gotta think of a slogan for you. Kit Kat is lame. All right, this one, buyer paid $6.80 for shipping. I only paid $5 something. I missed the number. 5 something. Going Crown Advantage. But yeah, I track my travel. I use an app called Mile IQ. So it runs in the background. So every time I get in my car and I drive, it runs in the background, and then I just log it when I get home as what it was, if it was business or if it was personal. And at the end of the year, you just print out your Mile IQ app statement, and you give that to your tax advisor, and they just put all that information into. I only forgot like 1 or 2 things this year for Carol Ann. Otherwise, she probably would have been done like last week, but she kept asking me for other stuff that I kept forgetting to give her. But yeah, make sure you track everything for taxes. This year, I had extra time. Last year, I was like in a rush at the end of the year, so I didn't get to go through all my accounts. But this year, I doubled and triple checked all my accounts. Every little last thing I could find that was business related, I put in there, and that's what got my tax liability down. I actually made more profit than I did the year before by a good margin, but I got my taxes pretty much the same, so I only owed the same amount. And I had that 8% stupid fee that the government now charges on taxes if you don't pay quarterly. So that's included. If I didn't have that, I probably would have been about the same. Next up, paid $8 for this. It's a Ralph Lauren linen shirt. Linen Ralph Lauren. Really nice. It is not brand new with tags, so it's pre-owned, and it sold for $32.99. Linen Ralph Lauren shirts, always list them high. They always go for good money. Always go for good money. I think we sold a silk linen blend on Whatnot this weekend for like $18 or something like that. That person's gonna make money. That shirt's at least $35. How much you taught us over the past year? Facts. And I'm only gonna get better year after year. When you first start reselling, that's like the hardest part, is the stupid tax part of it. But every year you'll get better at tracking taxes. You'll be able to find out, like, you can track this, you can track that, you can put that in your spreadsheet. You'll be able to go through all your numbers and be like, oh, I forgot to track that last year. I'll put that into my numbers this year. Like, for example, the year before, I didn't realize that when I went to Red, White, and Blue and I pulled money out of the ATM, I was being charged not only $3.50, but then a $1.50 charge every single time I used the ATM. So this year I was able to put that on, and it was like $700 in tax and fees that I got from that ATM, but I could use that to write that off on my taxes. Surfs likes me now, and a punk according to him. You are a punk. I agree. Surfs is a smart man. He's a very good judge of character. We went to Houston for a ball game, and I thrifted, so I was going to list some of those as expenses. Talk to your tax advisor. If you go to there for a ball game and you only thrift like once, technically you drove there for the other reason. If you thrifted along the way and thrifted on the way back, then you could say that that's a business write-off. Some tax advisors would just say as long as you thrift once, you'll be able to write it off. Carol Ann has taught me that the purpose has to be for thrifting. If the ballpark was like a side quest and the main quest was thrifting, then you're good. But some tax advisors would be like, well, you're a business. If you go there, I follow what Carol Ann says. So if I go there and my main purpose, if I'm going to Orlando to go on vacation and I stop at one thrift store, that doesn't mean that's a tax write-off. That means that, again, talk to your tax advisor. I'm not a professional, but that means that you drove there specifically for that reason of vacation and not for business. That's what Carol Ann has taught me. That's what she has taught me. Next up, we got another Ralph Lauren. Lots of Ralph Lauren selling this weekend. This is a 4XLT polo. Nothing too crazy. These always sell fast, though. I don't list them too high. $6.42, and this sold for $18 plus shipping. Sold within less than a week. I was going off if I thought you had one said you made 90-something thousand in 2 months. No. That's not profit, though. 90-something is not profit. Yeah, I sold 94 in that video. You must watch the video, Becky. I sold 94 or 96,000 in January and February of this year, but that's not profit. You don't get taxed off your sales. You get taxed off your profit. So that's where that number's coming off of. This year's the tax liability is going to be a lot higher because I'm already like destroying my numbers from last year. 672 is what this is shipping out for. Buyer paid $860. $860. Let's do a like bomb. Yeah, make sure you're liking the live. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, tap the screen. Whatever you have to do to show some love and show some support, tap that screen. Like it. Like the live. I know you're liking it, so you might as well like it. Next up, another Ralph Lauren. Another Ralph Lauren shirt. Paid $6.96 for this one, just a plain Ralph Lauren Blake shirt. This one sold for $22.99 plus shipping. For all of you that say Ralph Lauren doesn't sell, that is like, I think I sold 10 Ralph Lauren items this weekend. 10. Some of these were listed for less than a week, literally in and out. Pay off the house yet? Yeah, if you send me the money, the house will be paid, Trisha. You pay my house off before I have to pay it off. Before you pay yours off. Just send me the money, Trisha. I know you got it. You're selling on my car, you remember? I love messing with you and Kit Kat. That's the best. $5.15 is what I'm paying for this one. Buyer paid $6.75. Let's go. We got a plan when we get back. When we get back from vacation, I'm talking to Carol Ann about something. And then as soon as we get that implemented, we might go back to 5 days a week on Whatnot. We're trying something new. Next up, we got some Grayson Pants. Let me see if these both went to the same buyer really quick. No, they didn't. These are men's Grayson Pants. These sold for $59. I believe I paid $30 for these. I don't have it written in my log or anything like that, but $59 plus shipping is what these sold for. Grayson Pants. Always sell really fast. Sold a pair of Ultra hiking boots this morning for $89 plus ship on Poshmark. I paid $4.99 for them. So after costs and fees, I made nice. Let's go. Ultra. You spell them differently. Oh, no, I think you spell them like that. Is it Ultra with a U or an A? I think you're right. But yeah, Ultra shoes always sell really quick, especially hiking boots. The hiking Ultra boots or the hiking Hokas. Those are some of the best Ultras you can find. That one's going to ship for £1. Buyer paid $8.20. I'm only paying $5.52 for that label. Has Whatnot been profitable? Absolutely. We've done, so if you missed the Saturday stream, by the way, if you're not following on Whatnot, go follow. Make sure you hit that little bell notification on my profile so you'll get notified for all the lives. It automatically defaults now to you get notifications for some lives, which is no lives basically. So go turn on the bell notification. If you were there on Saturday, we gave away a bunch of stuff because this year on Whatnot, as of Saturday, we sold $100,000 worth of inventory on Whatnot, and that's big. I know there's a lot of other streamers that are selling like new with tag goods and they're moving a bunch of product and they probably hit 100K by January, but we're selling mostly pre-owned clothing. There's not many people right now that are selling pre-owned clothing that do 100,000 in two and a half months. So, no, 3 months, three months and a couple days. So that was huge. That was a huge accomplishment. Obviously the next 100K is going to take a little bit longer because we're not doing Whatnots every night. But we gave away some extra shoes because of that. We hit that 100K. I gave away another pair of shoes. So, yeah, it's obviously profitable when you're selling $100,000 worth of goods in 3.5 months, a little over 3 months. That's definitely profitable. No matter what your margins are, you're making money at that point. Next up, we got another Grayson pair of pants. These are a different colorway. These sold for $50 plus ship. 50 plus ship on those Graysons. Kit Kat found a golden goat polo. You lucky duck. I love the golden goat polos. Those are money. It's an A. I looked up cheap. I was going to pick them up. Looked at comps and couldn't pass them up. Yeah, Ultra shoes are money. Money. All right, these are going to go ground advantage 2. Just right into a gyro pack. Again, if you need poly bags and you want them cheap, you need the same poly bags that I have, go to the link in my bio, gyro pack. I have I believe it's a 10% off coupon. So if you, first time you purchase with them, you get 10% off using my code. So make sure you go get some gyro packs and buy a bunch too, because it's only a one-time code. So buy like a good amount because you get them really cheap on their site. We're just waiting for my label to come in. There it is. There it is. When did you start reselling full-time? It was, I think, about 2 years ago now. It was the end of 2021. So, yeah, a little over 2 years now. I used to work at the post office. I did that full-time for 8 years, and I made more money reselling part-time than I did the post office full-time, so it made sense to quit. Next up, Tommy Bahama. Picked this up off Whatnot. I think I bought off Jimmy. I got to look at what I paid for it, though. This one sold for $45. It's a New York Yankees Tommy Bahama. You can see the Yankees hit right there. New York Yankees Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirt. $45 plus shipping. Hubs went to the new red, white, and blue here last week. Amazing. We'll be making a couple trips a month. Nice. I would too. Red, white, and blue is worth the trips. Just find out what days are the best. When red, white, and blue opens up a new store, their sales aren't as good. So just keep that in mind because they're stocking the floor. So not all of their like color tags are off, but supposedly they price their stuff a little bit lower. So it's more affordable for the natural buyer that are coming in until they start doing those sale tags, and then they'll start increasing the prices, and then they'll go half off. So I would go over the next few weeks until they have their first like real big discount day, and that's when you'll haul out. That's what happened when they opened a store near us. Nice, made 30 euros off of red Air Jordan t-shirt. Nice. Why don't you use a shipping label that Mercari provides? This is eBay. This is eBay. So Mercari, all my Mercari orders are shipped. So I used most of those labels. I think only one of them was set to free shipping. All the rest were charge shipping, and those are all Mercari. They don't have a 7. Yeah, they did have a 50. Nice. They normally will have like 3 or 4 50 or 3 50s and a 75. So once they get up to that tag schedule, that's when you'll start hauling out. It is the best. Yeah, I love red, white, and blue. Those are all my live thrifts are filmed at. If you don't follow me on YouTube, go follow me. We do live thrifting there on Wednesday, and this week Chris at Peak will be down. So me and Chris will be doing tag team. I think he'll be doing live thrifting on YouTube too, and I'll be live thrifting on YouTube at the same exact time, or he's going to be on his Facebook, and I'll be on my YouTube, something like that. But we'll both be live in the same exact store, and we're also going to thrift like 3 stores in one day. So we're going to go to all 3 red, white, and blues in one day. Next up, vintage Reebok. This is an item that if you buy something like this, you price up and you wait for the right buyer. The right buyer came around. They sent me a message and said they had the same exact track jacket back in the day, and they really wanted the same one, and they wanted it new with tags. So I paid $21.40 for this, and it sold for $80 plus shipping. Buyer was all in for $102 for this. Really, really, really good sale. Brand new with tag, vintage Reebok track. Oh, it's a set too, so it comes with the pants. Good sale right there. I like that sale. British pounds, gotcha. All right, we're gonna throw this into a gyro pack poly bag and ship her out. So I made about like 50 bucks on this one, probably a little bit more actually, because the shipping is gonna be a little cheaper for me because it only weighs 2 pounds and not 3 pounds. So buyer paid $15.70 for shipping. I'm only paying $7.57. Love your shows. Got to go to work. Appreciate you, Kit Kat. There's another Kit Kat. There's a Kit Kat over there. There's a Kit Kat over here. There's Kit Kat everywhere. 2 Kit Kats. Who's the real Kit Kat? Can the real Kit Kat please stand up? All right, that one shipped. Throw the label on, ship it out. Next up, we got a Bugatti shirt. This is retail arbitrage. Picked this up for $28.34. This one sold for $45 plus ship. Where's the red, white, blue located? In my area, there's 2 in the Tampa Bay area. There's 1 in Sarasota, and there's 1 going to be opening up in Riverview, I believe it is. So there's going to be 4 in my area here pretty soon. But we're going to hit the 3 that are open on Wednesday this week. It's going to ship out for 11 ounces. eBay's going super slow today. And buyer, I'm paying $5.62 on this one. $5.62. Have a break. Have a real Kit Kat. Yeah, have a Kit Kat. What's that slogan? Is that the slogan now for Kit Kat? I don't watch TV, so I don't even know what the slogan is anymore. All right, that one's shipped. Almost done. We're close. We're close to the end. Next up, a little Lacoste polo. This one has a small flaw and it has a stain, so I had to sell this a little bit lower than I typically do. It's a good size. It's 2XL. Paid $4.28. This one only sold for $12 plus shipping. Made a little bit of money on it, but because of that flaw, I had to just sell it super cheap. Just got it in, moving it. Hopefully the buyer saw it has a flaw. Hopefully they don't try to return it. I think I put no returns on it too, so I don't have to worry about the return. It's going to ship out for 10 ounces. 10 ounces. I got another one with a flaw on it that will ship out next. 2 flawed items. I don't like picking up flawed items. I definitely don't like listing them, but sometimes you just get stuck with them. You miss a little tiny flaw and you list it to try to make your money back. Some I just toss though. I don't even try to list them. I'll just toss them. Alright, that one's shipped. Next up, we got a Brooks Brothers shirt, and that's the one with the flaw on it. Brooks Brothers, yep. Brooks Brothers Regent Shirt. This has a small flaw on the front. It's a small stain. I paid $8 for this one in a bulk buy. Sold for $12 plus shipping. Again, like no profit in this. It's just basically making my money back on this one, which I don't mind. So it was in a bulk buy locally, and the gentleman I buy off of, I let him know that a couple pieces on this load were flawed. So obviously, if I keep picking up flawed pieces from him, I can't pick up any more, because I can't list flawed items. I hate listing them. They do sell if you list the right ones, but I hate listing flawed items. This one's going to sell for $5.62. Had a buyer purchase a golf bag. Then I invoiced them. They asked me to cancel the order. They were new to eBay, and I purchased it by mistake. I canceled the order, no problem. The buyer leaves me a neutral feedback. It says that she didn't purchase the item. I asked eBay to remove it in the feedback, and they denied it. It's neutral, so it doesn't matter, Carrie, but I would push that on eBay. If you canceled the order because the buyer asked to cancel, new buyer, and they purchased by mistake. Cancel the order. If you canceled the order, they shouldn't be able to leave you a feedback unless you used, if you use the reason buyer asked to cancel, they shouldn't have been able to leave a feedback for you. I would reach out to eBay again and be like, hey, I did everything right with this one. They asked me to cancel. I canceled for them. You shouldn't get a ding on your account. Neutrals don't matter. I have neutrals on my account. I don't care about them, but you also shouldn't have that neutral feedback in the first place. So usually donate flawed items, not worth the, yeah, exactly. That's typically what I do too. Next up, we got a Pendleton shirt. I normally sell these for a little bit more, but it's the end of the season, so I took an offer on this one. I paid $10.70. It sold for $40 plus ship, so good profit on that. But typically, I get like $50 to $60 for these in the middle of winter. But since it's the end of the winter season, I got an offer. I was like, hey, if I hold on to this, I got to hold on to it till next year. I might as well get it gone while I can. So that's really weird, Carrie. I would have reached out to an eBay rep. I would have got him on the phone and been like, how am I getting a neutral feedback for something I never even sold? They asked me to cancel. Why would you guys allow a neutral feedback to even stick? Doesn't make any sense. All right, buyer paid $8.60. I'm paying $6.09 for the label. Once eBay loads, eBay's just spinning right now. There it goes. eBay slow. Gotta hurry up and ship because we gotta get the whatnot order shipped out too. And I gotta go get my hair cut. And you guys get to say hi to Joe Bro today because he's in the background. He'll be on the camera here shortly. Next up, Ralph Lauren. The Ralph Lauren flannel shirt, $8. This one sold for $20.69. That is an Auto Posher sale. Auto Posher sent out a 10% on offer for me right after the buyer watched it, and then they decided to take it. So shout out to Auto Posher for that nice, easy sale. I don't send out any of my offers on any of my platforms. Auto Posher does that all for me, and now you can cross-list on Auto Posher too. So you can do all that on one platform. Send out offers, share your Poshmark closet, all that good stuff. I've seen there's other platforms that are coming out with shares too. They must feel the heat from Auto Posher. They see the heat coming. I see people transferring over. If you can do everything on one platform, why would you go with another service? That's why I decided to go with Auto Posher. Man, this is so slow today. I don't know what's up with eBay. I literally can't get this label to print. There it goes. Bought 4 items from your whatnot last night. So excited about the blanket. Let's go. Yeah, I got one of the barefoot blankets. Got those for a steal. Like I said on those that live. If you guys remember my winter shows, we sold a regular barefoot blanket, cheaper one than you bought, for $100, $109. So people are getting steals on those barefoot blankets right now, but I like it. Have you sold any drip lately? Have you sold any drip? What do you mean, like some drip? Some hot items? Yeah, this is drip right here. This is Judy blue jeans. Paid $10.67 for this pair of Judy blue jeans, and they sold for $31.49 plus shipping. I believe these are new with tags. Maybe they're not new with tags. They're just pre-owned Judy blues. Sold for $10.67. This morning I thought it was my internet. Yeah, eBay's going super slow. They must be updating something. It's typically what they do. Yes, I did, but I'm keeping it. You're gonna love it. Kayla literally sits with hers every single night, whenever she's doing whatnot shows, and then at night when she's sleeping in bed, She has her barefoot bling. I'm actually surprised she hasn't stolen one of the new ones. I'm really surprised she hasn't stolen one of those yet, because those are nice. Those are nice. All right, that one shipped. We got 5 more orders going out, 3 pieces of clothing, and then a couple trains left, and then we're done. Might ship the trains after live, because I might need to get a box for one of them. Actually, no, I'll just ship them together. Next up, we got, I forgot to grab the FootJoy. That's what I forgot. I sold the FootJoy windbreaker, just listed it, $8.56. It sold for 20 plus shipping, but you guys aren't going to see that because I don't have it. These are Incotex pants. These are brand new tag Incotex pants. I got these at TJ Maxx. I actually got these for free because I had a coupon available, so I used my coupon, got them for free. They sold for 30 plus shipping. 30 plus shipping on those Incotex pants. Incotex. Don't sell fast though, but because I got them for free, I might as well list them and sell them. That one's gonna ship out for 15 ounces. There we go, now it's going faster. 15, boom, 609 is what it's shipping out for. 609. Next up, we got a pair of Lucky brand jeans that sold for 49 bucks. I paid $21.18 for them. Here they are, men's Lucky brand jeans. Pick these up bulk off Retail Arbitrage. I bought a whole bunch at the same time, all shipped to my door. I don't make a ton of money on these, but it was only one listing that I had to do, and they're easy to list, easy to ship. So, how do you get a coupon from TJ Maxx? Good question. If you have their credit card, after you spend so much in store, they give you coupons for their store. So you get like $10, $20 off coupons. So whenever they have the yellow tag clearance event, I normally haul out, I'll buy a couple grand worth of stuff. And then that next month I'll have like $200 or something like that, or $100 of gift certificates. Depending on how much I haul out is how much I'll get. I think it's every $200 you spend, you get $10, something like that. So if you're good with credit cards, I would highly suggest getting the in-store credit cards and just paying them off immediately. Because yeah, you can't go wrong with free inventory. Yeah, the rewards purchases, the coupons, they're what do they call them? They don't call them coupons. They call them something else at TJ Maxx. Can you move the phone closer to your face? No, you can zoom in, Felix. I think you can zoom in if you want. Zoom right in on the nose. But yeah, I use TJ Maxx credit card. I use Nordstrom's credit card. And sometimes I put my regular purchases on those credit cards too, and then I get the points that way. And also, I think TJ Maxx gives you 2% back, plus you get the reward benefit too. So, if you're good with credit cards, use them. If you're not good with credit cards, I wouldn't suggest using a credit card like that, because the interest can be high if you don't pay. Alright, next up, got 2 train sales and then we'll be done. This is a Superflow train. Picked this up for $3.25 in the bulk buy. I got all my trains in. This one sold for $9. It is one of the trains that is missing parts. So, reward certificates, yes. Yep. I pay off always. That's what I do. Yes, 100%. Pay it off ASAP. But get those reward certificates because it's basically free inventory, or you can use them for your personal self. So if you find something at TJ Maxx you like for yourself, use those reward certificates. It's free money. It's like the $15 whatnot codes that's in my bio right now that people still haven't used. I have like 1,000 people that haven't used their $15 credit on whatnot. If you want some free $15 credit, there's a link in my bio. Sign up, you get free $15 to spend on anybody's whatnot show. It's literally free money just chilling in my bio. It's like the same as reward certificates, except you don't need to spend any money to get it. You just literally get the $15. Bring out your mini-me, he'll be out in a second. Don't you worry. He's in the background. I'm surprised he's not in here right now bothering me. He's been crazy all day. Alright, that one's going to ship in a poly bag. I just throw these in big bubbles, and throw them into a gyro pack and ship them out. Easy peasy. Speaking of paying things off, I got to pay off Nordstrom card. I put my storage unit on my Nordstrom card for the extra points and to get reward certificates. And I think I forgot to pay it off last week, so I got to pay it off this week. I don't think I've hit the thing though. Nice. What is that? What are you talking about, Felix? What are you talking about? Alright, that one's going to ship out for 11 ounces. Boom, boom, boom. Buyer paid $6.60. I'm only paying $4.95 for that label. It's going to Florida too, so it'll be there in like a day. Don't got to worry about this thing breaking in transit. Alright, last item that we're going to ship out together. I do have 2 more sales, but one I forgot to grab is another train sale. These 2 trains right here sold to the same buyer. I paid $3.25 each, and they sold for $29.98 to the same buyer, plus shipping. Plus shipping. And now these are just going to go right into the bubble wrap. I'm going to do it the same way as the other one, except we're doing 2 and not 1 this time. Just fold it over, tape her down, ship her out. There we go. Take that. There we go. What's up, Rex? Got in for the last item being shipped out. It's going to ship out for 14 ounces. I think buyer paid over a pound in shipping. Yeah, they did. So I'm only going to be charged $6.09. Buyer paid $11.60. This is going to Texas, so it'll be there in a couple days. Black is your color. Brings out the color of your heart. Thank you, Surfs. Surfs, you were looking tan today. You were looking tan. Scrumptious. And scrumdiddly-umptious. Alright, that one shipped. Let me go grab Joe Bro really quick, and then we'll sign off. Hey Joey, you gonna come say bye to everybody? Come here. You're coming? Then you gotta help me with the packages, bud. Come on.
Okay.
You wanna say hi? Come on. Ooh. You want to say hi to everybody? Who's that? Is that Joe Bro? Look, you can see yourself up here too. Look.
Hi.
Say hi. Stand
Hi.
up. Showed your belly off. Look at that belly. You gonna help me with the packages?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta help me with the packages. We gotta take them outside.
You take outside. Okay.
You can take outside. Okay. All right. Can you say bye bye?
Bye bye.
You gotta wave. You're so silly. You're so silly. All right, go grab the packages. Can you put them in this bucket for me? Just put them in there.
I'm going to take this one.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna sign off. I might be live later tonight. I'm not sure. If not, I'll be live tomorrow morning shipping out orders. So appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll catch you on the next one.